Welcome back. This is another review for ODO. This is where I just kind of review movies and see what y'all think about it. So, this time we got Judas and the Black Messiah. I'm not sure if y'all have seen that yet, but if you've seen it, you about to hate white people. I'm sorry, it just makes you hate white people. It's kind of like watching Roots for the first time. It's a movie. It's kind of like a empowerment movie because when you see it, you just feel like the injustice has never been served. This is a movie based out of Chicago back in 1960s, and the Black Panther movement, and it's after a man called Fred Hampton, and he's no Huey P. He's no Bobby. He's just the voice for his chapter. And he is not instilling violence, but he is instilling equality. And because of that, what happens to a black man? You tell me. I can imagine. But he actually went through the process. And this is just quick spoiler warning, and it's just kind of just to get through it. He actually gets the Vice Lords, the Crackers, the Patriots, as they called them, and the Black Panthers all on the same page to make a movement against the pigs. I hate to call them pigs, but that's pretty much what they're displayed as. It's crazy because it fits in this timeline because at 2021 we see cops killing us every day. Bing, 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 bing. Just kill. But in this movie, in the 60s, it shows where people were really to the point where I will shoot a cop. And it shows that, and I think that kind of puts a little eerie on it, because I'm not advocating shooting cops, but it's at the same time, we're going to get to a point where we can't keep seeing us getting killed and we don't shoot back. So, I do like how that did shine a light on that, but police brutality has been going on out here since the beginning of time, so don't think that just 2020 or the last 10 years has been a new thing. Y'all do remember Rodney King, right? That was a thing. They caught that on tape. Nothing you can do about that. But what about the other ones that they didn't catch on tape in the 90s? So, I get the frustration, and I get how you have to retaliate at some point. I hope we don't get to that point, but we're definitely getting there. But yeah, this is a movie about Fred Hampton, played by Daniel Kaluuya. I may butcher his name. I'm sorry. Y'all know him. Y'all know him. Get Out. Y'all know him. But he does a great job of portraying Fred Hampton and the struggles that he went through, because throughout the movie, you already knew from the jump that he was going to get killed. Whether it be by the police, or whether it be by suicide, which the movie wants to claim it is. To fight for something that's right is always putting your life at risk. And that's just something that some people are willing to do and some people aren't. So, salute to Fred Hammond and Daniel Kaluuya, because he portrayed him in an absolute beautiful light. Now, as for William O'Neill, that's played by Lakeith Stanfield. Y'all know him from you may have seen him in several movies. He was, I wanted to say he was in Atlanta. He was in Atlanta, and also Sorry to Bother You, when the whole GOAT thing started happening. But this movie is a little bit different. But it goes through with William Lakeith being an undercover agent for police, and he kind of loses himself within the plan and the outcome that Fred Hampton is trying to get. He is trying to get the people to come together to understand. And you can see Lakeith, because he's playing both sides. First up, he gets locked up for a petty crime. He's impersonating a officer, and so he gets arrested for that. And then they bring him in and say, we're going to take you to jail unless you're going to help us take down the Black Panther Party. So that's where he comes in as the informant and agent. So he's playing undercover, giving the white people all the shit that they want. But at the end of the day, he's kind of realizing that there's some real to this. So he's playing both sides very terribly. And at the end of the movie, they definitely let you know how terribly he played it. But they go through everything, and they set up Fred Hampton to be a terrorist. So that would give the police the right to go in his home and shoot his wife, him, and everybody in there. No consequences. But, I mean, that's neither here. I mean, that is what the whole movie's about. It's about, you know, this is going to kill a black man. That's all we're doing these days in 2021. But it ends, Dominique Fishback, she was in Power, that new movie with Jamie Foxx. But Dominique Fishback, she is the wife of Fred Hampton. And it ends up with her basically getting the redemption for Fred after he was killed for no reason. And William O'Neill, that would be Lakeith's character, he apparently committed suicide 2 months after giving the information for this footage for this movie to be able to be shot. I don't know, but bottom line is shit ain't changed since the 60s. It's 2021. We still getting bodied out here, man. So I guess the whole point of this is watch yourself. You want to say people love you, and I know people do, but Lil Rel was in this, and he was playing an undercover cop, trying to act like he's a friend. I don't know. It's just, what do you do in 2021 to protect yourself? Do that, and that's what Judah and the Black Messiah taught me.